Fortunas.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 112 of Persona 4. In this episode, we're going to prepare ourselves because we're going to be in for the fight of our lives. Originally, if you weren't going for the bad ending, this is in-game right here. Why do I keep saying that? Because people tend to mess up the events in 1120. And don't worry, I'll show you how to actually succeed in those events. That's the one thing I will show you. But I sold all the items here because none of the items in my stock is going to be needed for later on. We have nothing but items that could have been used for fusion that I could have used earlier on to get stronger and more powerful weapons and armor. And the fact that I've done as great as I did now is because of the fact that I've got a ridiculously high level from altering the options of the difficulty. And why did I do that? Because this game wants you to have enough money in order for you to get everything that you need. This game wants you to have enough money so that you will be able to get the stats, you will be able to get the weapons, you'll be able to get everything. I mean, yeah, you probably might not get everything because you may have failed to study or you make a mistake somewhere along the line or didn't get enough of an item. But that's what New Game Plus is for. And all the money that you get is going to be carrying over to New Game Plus. So that's less spending you're going to have to do. And more importantly, less grinding you're going to have to do. Although you're still going to have to grind anyway. So, in other words, I'll just give the best armor I can give to everyone and just be done with it. Chie, I think, can stay in that armor. She's fine. Kanji can get out of the paladin armor. We're gonna put him into a different armor. And I'll give the passion sweats to Teddy. And that practically will help me out in the long run. See, as soon as the battle starts, the passion sweats will give Kanji Auto Tarukaja. So that thing makes things a lot easier. And the capital robe will be a lot easier for Naoto because Naoto's not that strong right now until I just put that armor on. You see, what I'm planning on doing is trying to gain enough items and pretty much enough equipment so that we will be able to do some serious damage late game. Because guess what, folks? We got our hands full with the Reaper. Come post game, or not post game, but rather come near end game for the true ending, because we're also going to go for the golden ending. We're practically going to be hunting down Reapers, and we're going to be getting the strongest armor we could possibly get from the Reapers, and we're going to use that armor to pretty much fuck up Margaret. Plain and simple. I know I can't use the F word because it's it's pretty much about to be World War III with YouTube. But let's face it, that's exactly what we're going to do to Margaret. I'm going to try to, at least, because Margaret in this game is harder than the Margaret in Persona 4. I'm just going to come out and say it, so I need all the help I can get. And somewhere along the line, I'll try to squeeze in fishing and try to squeeze in whatever I can to get things done. And I'm giving Chie some better weapons. I'm giving Yukiko some better weapons. I'm not selling these weapons yet because there's a chance I may need them later on. Yosuke's gonna get some better weapons too. Hell, Yosuke's probably gonna see action near the end of the game anyway. Meanwhile, I'm probably gonna show Naoto off instead. On that note, we're gonna go on ahead and go to Shirako. And you know what? I should be paying that place a visit. And probably will after I get through with Heaven, because there's a lot of gems I'll probably be getting from Heaven. But the one thing you want to get is the Maca Leaf. God forbid you want the Maca Leaf and the Balm of Life. And I have the 2 million to get as many as I can. Getting the Balm of Life and the Maca Leaf will be good for you for this dungeon and the true ending dungeon. But as far as for Hollow Forest, it's practically useless because of how the layout of the whole entire map is. Everything else, you could try to buy if you want to. Buying Royal Jellies will help too. But I'm telling you, once the Maca Leaf becomes available, buy it whenever you can. Because your HP will now be at its maximum of between 500 to 600. Or sometimes between 480 or 600. Because the higher your HP, the more... Oh god, I gotta get rid of that. I really do. You know, I'll probably fuse that later. In fact, maybe I'll fuse that now. Hold on a second. I will be right back. I'm probably going to need some stronger persona. Actually, no. I have to probably show this off. These are all the cards I have so far, and I'm pretty sure I have Sukukaja, and I do not. Damn it. I thought I did. But there is something I'm going to need. Hold on, let me make sure I have it. Ah, there it is. I need a better Temperance persona. So let's see if I can fuse for a Temperance persona. And why am I getting a better Temperance persona? Oh. Baphomet. Ooh. I could get that now. Look at my level. I could get most of this stuff now. But here's the thing. I'm going to have to try to get as many social links done. That's the whole plan that I'm trying to do. And yeah, Seiryu is a good idea. In fact, maybe I should get him. I'll probably get him later. But Seiryu is something I'm going to have my eye on because I want to try to get as quickly as possible done with Temperance. And the bully teacher in the final lesson is coming in December, so that's the only books left to buy. Or if you haven't bought them, you might as well buy them again. On that note, let me talk to the old man, because this is something that's important too. I can have Inaba Jewel Beetles show up now. But in order for me to have Inaba Jewel Beetles show up, I'm going to need a fishing rod. Not a fishing rod, I'm going to need him to tell me to catch a guardian, and Inaba Jewel Beetles will show up. I should also ask for tips for the Guardian too. That would be a lot better. But the rod I have right now may not actually work, or maybe it's because my skills suck. So, now that you've actually talked to the fisherman, now we could actually go to the shrine and get Inaba Jewel Beetles randomly. That is, if I could actually time my bug catching correctly. But the more Inaba Jewel Beetles I get, the more Guardians I can catch. And all I just need is one Guardian and one Sea Guardian because I got the Genji Beetles. And let me assure you, getting my hands on the Sea Guardian is pretty much fantastic. Oh yeah, she's talking. Oh, that guy's talking about the fine coal. That's what it is. On that note, let's try to catch some Inaba jewel beetles. And time for the net. Steady. Steady. Damn it! A little bit too soon. Actually, too late. Way too late. If I'd actually did it on time. Oh, I got a jewel beetle. Nice. But if I'd have done it on time, I would have probably gotten maybe 3 more. But there was another book I got. I'm going to have to read that later. Because there's going to be times that I'm not going to be able to do anything at night. So, I'm going to read the beetle book later. I mean, the bug book later, so I could get some more bugs. And actually catch the Inaba jewel beetles. And there's nothing else you can do with the fussy housewife. Oh, and for the record, ladies and gentlemen, it's well past November 1st. If you have not have Adachi reach level 6 by the time November 1st comes, that's it. You're done. Also, Nanako and Dojima will have to wait until, well, January in order for to continue their social links. Unless you actually go for the bad ending. Then you're done there. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going into the Midnight Channel. And we will actually pursue, I think, Secret Laboratory first. We're going to pursue Secret Laboratory first. We're going to try to get as many of these optional bosses done as humanly possible. Hell, we only got like 2 left, actually. There's only 2 left. One of them will show up a little bit later, and that's after you've beaten... No, after you've got the true ending area unlocked. And then afterwards, all we gotta do is max out Margaret for the other one, because we're beating the second to last optional boss here. There's no bones about it. On that note, with all the loose ends tied up about why Namatame did what he did, or at least that's what the team thinks they did, they've tied up loose ends. We have until the 20th to save Nanako. We're saving her now. I don't know what anybody think I'm going to do, but I'm saving her right here, right now, today, so we have enough time to do whatever we have to do. That'll be at least 12 days, actually, to be honest.
Look at this thick fog.
Does this have something to do with all the fuss about the fog lately?
Something's weird in here. I think all the commotion in town has been affecting this world too.
Well, we need to hurry now. Rise, can you tell which direction Nanako-chan is in?
I sense her... that way. Wow, what's this warm feeling? Senpai, we need to save her. Let's go! This is Nanako-chan's? It's so beautiful. It's like a storybook vision of heaven.
Like heaven, huh? Deep down, Nanako-chan must really miss her.
I'm sure she does. She's only a child. We have to do everything in our power to rescue her.
Of course! We're gonna rescue Nana-chan no matter what!
We can find Namatame later and give him what's coming to him then. First, we need to rescue Nanako-chan.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 7th level of the game, Heaven. Heaven has by far the best track in the game. You'll hear it in part 113. But damn, does everyone hate this level who isn't me. And I'm gonna tell you why. Nanako. This is the unfortunate dungeon that she's in, and we're gonna have to rescue her. And I'm gonna have to put together a crack team of specialists that involves Naoto. We're gonna bring in Kanji, and we're gonna bring in Yosuke. Or no, Teddy. Yes, we're gonna bring in Teddy. Naoto's gonna have to level up in order to meet and pretty much back me up for the remainder of the game. Because I'm going to switch around people in the last area. Speaking of this area, in Secret Base, we'll need the Crystal Ball, Proof of Passion, High-Speed Gear, the whole... God damn, there's a whole slew of quest items between Floor 1 and Floor 8. But here's the special thing I need to mention. The quest for the housewife in Okina City. That won't be available until you complete quest 51, that's right, which happens to be the find coal. So if you complete that quest first, then go to Okina City, then go back and beat the Power Castle to get the item for the lady in Okina City, then you'll be able to complete the quest. It's kind of an ass-backwards thing, and that's a small oversight. And speaking of an oversight, if you don't have the proper party, you're going to get your ass kicked by Extreme Vessel. Extreme Vessel is actually not different from its Persona 4 representative. It's weak to wind. And the funny part is, Naoto has Tetrakarn. This will make this battle a hell of a lot easier, and you won't have to worry about dealing with magic. Oh, actually, you don't have to worry about dealing with physicals. Magic, yes, you're going to have to worry about dealing with magic, actually, because it has all the dying spells. Naoto doesn't have to worry about that problem. However, she may have a problem with light. And God Hand is just practically wasting him. Let's see. I can do Blight because he doesn't have resistance to physicals. But whatever the case, seeing as how Naoto comes into play with Garudine, I think it would be the best option to use Garudine. There we go. You could jump him if you want, but I would not recommend it. Why? Because for some reason he has a resistance to all-out attacks.
Good move, Naoto-kun.
Oh, and for the record, this guy uses Mind Charge, and he barely even uses any spells. He has the spells, but the problem of the matter is he doesn't use them because he spams physicals. Primarily God Hand. Meanwhile, I got my own spell. Ha ha! Megiadolan, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and he's not too weak to physicals. I mean, not too weak to Almighty. That's what it is. He actually takes normal damage, but still. If I would have Mind Charged to Megiadolan, that would have done a lot of damage. So, on that note, I would do another Megiadolan, but I'm not. I'm going to instead use Garudine. Honestly, I want to dizzy this guy, but I don't think I can. Well, let's just beat him up. Because I think the lower damage may actually do some harm to him. Oh, and for the record, Naoto's probably at the 80s in case you're guessing, because of the fact that Magia Dolan is learned at level 79 if I'm not mistaken, and she's probably past the 80s, which is all the more reason why she has it in the first place. Yeah. This is practically an embarrassment. I came here and I soloed this guy. I would have soloed him, I probably would have, but this is a lot better. Taking away his most powerful skill, which is God Hand, would have actually been the smartest move. No doubt in my mind. And I still have that Soma, I didn't even know that. And unfortunately I may not end up knowing that later on, because it'll kick me in the ass later. Oh, I don't need a Balm of Life. No, 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 no. Nor a Revive Bead. Nor a Revival Bead. Let's see, I need something to heal myself. And that's why I bought the Maca Leaves. This is just sad. I could just heal and keep the Tetrakarn army and have him to take the damage. And it will pretty much kill him. I mean, it's 4,800, but oh, why does he still miss this? Damn it! I don't have Deathbound, so I think Garudine, yeah, Garudine is gonna pretty much do the dirty work.
The enemies I see.
And we're pretty much hurting him, just the two of us. Oh boy. I just hope I land something on him. Well, for one, I can actually keep his defenses lowered. But doing it this method may be slow, but I'm taking him down. Because yeah, that spamming God Hand crap, that really irks my nerves. But the good news is, you don't have to take this guy on in Persona 4 right then and there the way I'm doing. You just come back when you're stronger to take him down. But whatever the case, it would be best that you actually take him down before you beat the game in the true ending. Because when you try to go for the golden ending, you might not get a chance to take him down. And more importantly, it'll rob you of Margaret. So it would be in your best interest to take him down, preferably before endgame. And on that note, we just got finished humiliating this guy. And that takes care of Extreme Vessel. And look at you! He's reached level 90, and that's a good thing. And all the Persona hit he has. Here's the thing. They'll all be available in the compendium. Oh yeah, now it's just level 77. I thought it was 79. Sorry, it's 77. But she still was at the level to learn Magia Dolan. And that's a good thing. Naoto ends up getting the Aldrinon for her equipment. And it's a powerful gun than what the Peacemaker is. I only have the Peacemaker because the Mamba 2 is terrible. So on that note, the Aldrinon will be there until I get a better weapon from the Reaper. Yes, folks. Reaper hunting. Oh god, the fail compilations is gonna be golden. Oh boy, have mercy. I'm giving you a word of warning because I already recorded the Reaper. And it was not successful. Oh god. Neither was Kuni no Saigiri. I'm just letting you all know now. I mean, the Reaper part may not be shown until later, because that's during the Reaper hunt late in the end of the game. But, Kuni no Saigiri? Ooh, I mean, at my level I should be fine, but Kuni no Saigiri has a bullshit move. And we'll talk about that come part 115. But before I end this part, there is one thing I need to show off, and that's here in Void Quest. I don't know why I'm here, because I hate this goddamn dungeon, but Void Quest, if you happen to come here and talk to Yosuke while Nanako's still in heaven, he says this line: "Our princess is in their castle." So now he's relegated to Toad. Welp, Life hates Yosuke, but that's okay. Because, okay, no, it's not, but seriously, I'll see you guys in the next episode when we actually start heaven proper and get the first 5 floors. This is RVman985. Peace out.